on 5 October, there were not one but two earthquakes in the Middle East, one in Iran and one in Israel. But it's possible that this earthquake is not natural but man-made. It is possible that this earthquake is not natural but a nuclear test. Are Israel and Iran preparing for a nuclear war? Does Iran also have nuclear weapons? And what is the role of Pakistan in this? At the end of the video, we will also talk about Israel's secret weapon, which is not a missile or not a gun, but a pen drive. Let's understand in today's video. If you want to understand the latest updates of geopolitics in simple language, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is free for you, but it helps us a lot. Okay, first of all, let's understand why an earthquake is begun compared to a nuclear test. Because the same thing has happened before and history repeats itself. The same thing happened in North Korea in 2013. A few days later, North Korea declared that this was a nuclear test. Iran wants Israel to end from the map itself. Iran attacked Israel with ballistic missiles on 1 October. Iran says that this attack was a warning attack because a few days ago, Israel had killed Hezbollah's Nasrallah and Hamas Hania. Israel has said that it will definitely take revenge for this attack. But how? Experts believe that Israel will target Iran's oil and nuclear facilities. During this news, another news has come that there was an earthquake in Iran on 5 October. There was an earthquake of 4.5 magnitude in Semnan province of Iran. Its effects reached Tehran 100 kilometers away. And the surprising thing is that this earthquake was very close to Iran's nuclear plant. You may know that most nuclear tests are underground nuclear tests. The epicenter of this earthquake was 10 kilometers from the surface. That's why some people say that this was not an earthquake. In fact, Iran has conducted an underground nuclear test. Did you know our friendly neighbor Pakistan is involved in providing nuclear weapons to Iran? A.Q. Khan is called the father of nuclear program in Pakistan. But the whole world knows him as merchant of Manke. Why? Because he not only sold nuclear secrets to Pakistan but also to North Korea, Libya and Iran. In 1987, A.Q. Khan made a deal of $3 million from Iran and sold them centrifuge designs. Uranium cannot be made into nuclear weapons in the form it is found naturally. To convert it into nuclear fuel, such centrifuges are needed, which this man A.Q. Khan had sold to Iran. He had also started a deal with Saddam Hussein of Iran. But this deal cannot be completed, otherwise before this there could have been a nuclear war between Iran and America. A.Q. Khan is no less than a villain of James Bond. The whole world knows that Iran is making a nuclear bomb. In fact, look at Netanyahu's speech. Israel gave a warning in 2012 that how close Iran is to make a nuclear bomb. In United Nations, they give an example of a bomb with a diagram and said that Iran needs to fill this bomb with an unreached uranium. Once Iran has collected enough uranium to fill this bomb, then Iran will have a nuclear bomb. It has three stages: low unreached uranium, which will take Iran 70% ahead; medium unreached uranium, which will take Iran 90% ahead; and in the final stage, they will need high unreached uranium. Iran had already crossed the first stage in 2010 and was very close to crossing the second stage. Netanyahu appealed to the world that Iran needs to stop it before completing the second stage, and the attempt was made in the direction. In 2015, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action was signed. It is also known as Iran Nuclear Deal. Here, Iran agreed that it will eliminate the stock of medium unreached uranium and will eliminate low unreached uranium by 98%. In return, America will take Iran's sanctions back so that Iran can trade with the world. Iran will use as much uranium as need to generate electricity. But in 2018, President Donald Trump withdrew from this deal. He said that Iran is secretly continuing its missile program.
The Iran deal is defective at its core. In just a short period of time, the world's leading state sponsor will be on the cusp of acquiring the world's most dangerous weapons.
And in the next few years, he was right. Last year, news comes that Iran is making weapon-grade uranium. In fact, his foreign minister also said that the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action for Iran is useless. Today, Iran has these 5 main nuclear sites, include all these sites: the International Atomic Energy agency believes that they have as much unreached uranium as 4 bombs. Look at this chart. As soon as America backed out of the JCPOA, Iran speedily started increasing its nuclear inventory. But just making a nuclear bomb is not enough. A nuclear bomb has to be delivered as well. Last year, Israel's Iron Dome failed during the Hamas attack. This was bad news for Israel, but good news for Iran. Last year, Iran claimed that they have hypersonic missiles that can defeat the world's best air defense system. It is believed that Russia recently supplied Iran with hypersonic missiles. In return, Iran gave drones to Russia. These are the same drones that Russia used against Ukraine in the war. A hypersonic missiles Mark 5 in 5 times faster than the speed of sound. With the help of hypersonic missile, Houthi rebels attacked Israel from Yemen. Houthis believed that Israel's defense system could not stop these missiles. Israel also believed that 9 people were injured in these attacks. There could be a trial attack. It is possible that in the future Israel will target Iran, and with the help of hypersonic missiles, it will drop a nuclear bomb toward Israel. If this is Iran's plan, then Israel will not sit quietly. Israel has found a reason to destroy Iran's nuclear power plant, and Israel has done this in the past as well. If Iran has strength, then Israel has intelligence. Since 2010, Israel's secret agency Mossad has assassinated 5 nuclear scientists so that their nuclear program is left behind. Similarly, Iran was building a nuclear reactor in 1981, which Israel destroyed before it was built. In 2007, Israel destroyed a Syrian nuclear site. If we talk about recent event 2 years ago in 2022, Israel tested a war simulation called Chariot of Fire. Here, Israel proved that it can destroy Iran's nuclear facilities. But do you know what is the most interesting thing? Israel does not need to use soldiers to destroy Iran's nuclear program, nor does it need to launch a missile. Israel can achieve all this with the help of a pen drive, because Israel had already raided Iran's nuclear ambition once in the past, and that too in such a way that Iran's scientists were shocked. Talking about 2009, America and Israel had made the world's first digital weapon called Stuxnet. It was a computer malware, and through this malware, they targeted Iran's Natanz facility. America made a replica of Iran's nuclear site in Tennessee, and this malware was tested here. And through Mossad spy network, this malware reached Iran with the help of pen drive. Once Stuxnet entered Iran's nuclear facility, Iran's centrifuge started failing one by one. The U-235, which is needed to make nuclear fuel, started becoming faulty. Iran did not even know what was happening. Today, Mossad spy network is spread all over the world, including in Iran. This is a secret power of Israel, because of which Israel can stop it even before an attack. It is believed that Western countries also use Stuxnet in India. This malware is found in around 80,000 computers, and our critical infrastructure is also included in them. For example, our electricity grids. If our electricity infrastructure fails, India can be destroyed. Mossad of Israel destroyed Lebanon's Hezbollah from inside. Mossad was tracking that Hezbollah's officers communicate with each other through pagers, so they hide explosive in the pagers beforehand, and at the right time there were explosions in those pagers, because of which Hezbollah's communication network was destroyed. Then Hezbollah had no choice but to hold an in-person meeting, and in such in-person meeting, Nasrallah was eliminated through an airstrike. This airstrike was so genius that a missile entered the bunker, suffocated Nasrallah with toxic gas, and killed him. Israel has intelligence. In the last video, we understood how dangerous Iran is. In this video, we understood what Israel can do to break Iran's nuclear ambition. It can eliminate its scientists through its spy network. It can destroy the nuclear faculty through cyber attack. And it can also start a civil war in Iran. Yes, a civil war in Iran. Iran's exiled prince is telling the people of Iran to leave the war and overthrow their government, so that Iran leaves Islamic rule and becoming a secular democratic Iran again.
But for 45 years, too many of us have been forced to live in fear. Fear of war, fear of economic instability. That's because 45 years ago, my country was taken hostage by a radical regime that seeks not only to keep my people in chains, but to export its revolution to your countries and your people. It uses Palestinians as human shields. This is not the Iranian people's war.
It is Ali Khamenei and his regime's war. But he does not speak for our nation. Iranians are not your enemy. It is the Islamic Republic that is our common enemy. Our region deserves so much better. But in order to succeed, first, this regime that has held us hostage for nearly half a century must go.
I don't know how many people will take his message seriously. So, will this message reach the people of Iran or not? But in Israel intelligence, civil war is also a weapon. If you want a detailed video about the Israel Intelligence Agency, then tell us in the comments. Because it makes a difference to me to convey such interesting things about geopolitics to you.